What's up YouTube, it's Zyph here, and I would like to welcome you back to another District SMP episode. So I am finally back from my trip. So as you will notice in just a minute, there's a... Whoa, what is that? Anyway, I think that's the start of the Iron Titan, but anyway, there is a lot of changes in spawn. First off, this like meteor-looking eyeball thing on the nether portal, somebody said they need it for a video, so not really sure what that is. I'll kind of figure out what that is later. Probably tell you about it next episode or a couple episodes after that. But this string here, I was actually told by Cosmic that this is here so that the vines don't grow longer than they're supposed to, which actually makes perfect sense. I'm just used to people running around placing string for no reason and like jumping on cobblestone, placing it and stuff. And you'll notice that in the last episode or episode before that, I honestly do not remember, I got this god set here, and with making this god set and all these fancy tools and everything, I only have 4 diamonds. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run down to my shop and check if we made any profits, because I was not on the server. Well, I wasn't on my computer on the server in like 9 or 10 days, but I logged on like once or twice throughout that time to kind of just see what was going on. I logged on at that time and just kind of see what's going on, see if I needed to restock anything. Was just messing with that, so I restocked a little bit. You'll notice that this chest is gone. This chest is, well, this chest was never full actually. I need to start filling up my stuff. But you'll notice that this chest is almost empty. It's like halfway empty, a little bit less than that. And you'll notice 13 freaking diamonds, which is amazing. You'll figure out what that little paper is in just a second. But also, at my house, explaining this paper, is a little coupon thing to Redub's Donuts, which is over there. We'll get to that in just a minute. We're going to go around spawn and just kind of check out each of the new shops. Sells picks, I think. So, we're going to read the Handyman Shop from TechnoTalker. So, let's see. Hey guys, welcome to TechnoTalker's Handyman Shop. At this shop, I'll be doing deeds for people such as mining things out, which would consist of long, boring, tedious hours of mining, or maybe just repetitive building. Well, at TechnoTalker's Handyman Shop, you will give me a task to do for you, and together we'll discuss a price. The price may be concluded from the amount of time or the amount of work. And also at my shop, you can buy some good pickaxes and shovels for the cheapest price on the server. If you would like to make a purchase of tools, place your cash in the chest. If you would like to request an order, please write it in one of the order forms inside of the chest to the right. Thanks for coming to TechnoTalker's Handyman Shop. Love, TechnoTalker, CEO, founder, owner. 1 diamond equals 5 iron ingots. So, pickaxes, 6 diamonds or 4 diamonds. So let's see what the 6 diamond ones are. So these are all Fortune 3 or their Silk Touch with Fortune 3 or Efficiency 4 and Unbreaking 3, also known as Life Proof. And I didn't change Fortune or Silk Touch because I was just so used to it. And these are the Efficiency 5 ones. This one has been combined with another pickaxe because they're blue names, I think. But I'm not exactly sure how that works completely. But anyway, let's see. 6 diamond shovel. So I'm not gonna probably buy a lot of these. If I get more iron, or when we get the Iron Titan, or if I make my own like iron generator thing, like iron farm with villagers and stuff, I'll probably come back and spend it all on tools and stuff that's from diamonds. Because if I can get unlimited iron, it's easier to trade with somebody else to get their diamond stuff for the prices of iron, which is why I like that there's not, oh, here's more string, but that's why I like that there's not like a set currency, I guess you could say, because you can choose whatever's easiest for you to get. So, J Archer and Cosmic's Redstone Cube. I'd assume this isn't done. Actually, let's step on this pressure plate. Oh, we got kicked. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so we are back. We got kicked when we stepped on this. So let's see what that is. It would have been funny if it's like a command block that kicks the nearest player. That would be super annoying. But it's just some random redstone thing. Let's see, is there an explanation? I'd assume it's like getting someone to do redstone for you. Because I believe both of these guys, I know Cosmic's good at redstone. I'm not sure about J Archer, but I'd assume they're both good at redstone, and it's probably like having somebody do redstone builds and stuff like that for you if you don't know how to do it or can't find a tutorial or something like that. But here is where the paper comes into play. So, Redub's Donuts 1 stack coupon. So first we're going to read his book. So, welcome to Redub's Donuts. So this is where you get your daily farming items. We sell a cheap variety of items: wheat, seeds, carrots, potatoes, netherwort, sugarcane, watermelon, and pumpkins, all of which you can get for a cheap price of 1 diamond for 3 stacks of anything you so choose. So buy something today at Redub's Donuts. Redub's CEO, founder, owner, builder, reminder. Everything in the store, 3 stacks equals 1 diamond. Alright, so that's actually a pretty fair price. You can choose anything you want, and it's for 1 diamond. So let's make sure, yep, there's no competition on the chicken, which is good. So I think we're going to go with watermelon, to be honest, and we're going to grab our stack of watermelon and move this over there because that would bother me. And then payments, we're going to put Redub's 1 stack coupon in there so he knows that I used it. So here's Ozzy's pickaxes. I think I bought basically all of his stuff, and he's probably going to go through, restock it up, and then he'll open again. Looks like this shop is going to be like some sort of weapons, like an armory type thing, I would assume. Yeah, because there's a lot of swords and a lot of bows. So I'd assume that's what's going on here. And yeah, this looks like this is a really nice design. I really like this build. And it's pretty big. There's a lot of tiny builds here, and I'm going to start working on a bigger build, also known as the pirate ship, pretty soon in the next coming up episodes, since I am now back from my trip and everything. So what is this claim for? This is claimed by Grizzly, probably for a spawn build or his nice shop. And then there is a potion shop. So is there, okay, this must be where the instructions would go. It's obviously not open, or stuff would be labeled with prices, and I'd assume this is probably the payment chest. But he'll probably have all the potions on the sides here, is my guess, because there's a big freaking potion bottle. And yeah, I'm not sure who the owners of each of these things are when they're not labeled, but I'll probably figure them out pretty soon when they're either finished, or if I ask around and just people will tell me. There's a really nice looking barn. It's like a little stable area with a nice little wheat farm to go with it. They just have a ton of horses around here. They obviously found a horse spawning area. Probably in the market district, and I actually need to check out the market district. I'm gonna check that and see if there's any new stuff to show you guys on there. But if you guys are really following this this district SMP, all the members, you'll probably see each player building this if they've already recorded it or uploaded it or whatnot. But anyway, I believe this is gonna be the bank for the server, I'd assume, or it's an auction house, because why else would you have this many diamond blocks and gold blocks just to show power? And if this is a bank, I'd assume that because it's the dollar sign, but it also might be auction because you spend a lot of money on auctions, and people were talking about that. And that up there, I mentioned it at the start of the episode, I think that's Cosmic starting the Iron Titan in the spawn chunks, and I think I'm going to help him with that at some point, but I'm not really sure when that is. But that is most of what is going on in spawn. I think there's this one last shop here, and we're going to go in and see if it's set up yet. And it looks like just a bunch of random items at this point. So each episode, if there's anything new in spawn, I obviously want to show that off at the beginning of the episode. But I'm going to come check out the market district that I cleared out a lot of land of, either last episode or in between episodes, or I don't remember how I split it up. That was like 10 days ago. But anyway, I'm going to head over there and see if there's anything new, and then I will see you guys in just a second. In this clip, first off, you'll notice I do have my God set on, and Techno punched me a couple times. That's why the durability's down, but we were just goofing around. So anyway, what I'm going to be doing with the rest of this episode is I'm going to be doing a little tiny type of build. It's a speed build. It's not going to be a super small one like the stand over there, but it's not going to be as massive as this pirate ship that's going to be coming pretty soon. But what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be building my enchanted bookshop, because I decided that I need to get more than just a chicken stand going, because, I mean, that's just like a little tiny build. I need something that looks nice, that I can kind of just say, hey, I built that, that's cool. But yeah, so I'm gonna get into the speed build and say hey to Josh, and I will be back and talk to you guys when it's done. So I have done a little bit of changes since I've done my speed build, and you'll see that I've added a bunch of signs and stuff throughout the shop. So first off, Zyph's Enchanting Shop, opening soon, not open yet, stocking up books, then shop will open. So I've stocked up about half of the books, and I'm just going to kind of show you guys a tour of what I've changed while there's been the little break in between clips. So basically, I have 3 prices where I put each book through. And first, I'm going to read this, and then I'll show you guys that. So, welcome to Zyph's Enchanted Bookshop, and I put the sign again because wanted it to be symmetrical, and it's bothering me. But, special enchanted book requests and the info and rules. So first, we're going to read the info and rules book that I wrote up. So, welcome to Zyph's Enchanted Bookshop. The shop is organized into 3 different price ranges based on the quality of the book. Then there's 1 diamond, 3 diamond, and 5 diamond. So the 1 diamond is a low tier book. It's kind of like the crappier enchants from level 30, like blast protection and stuff that people don't really use very much, but they might randomly need for something, so I just have them in there anyway. And then 3 diamonds is like an average book that's like maybe sharpness 3 or protection 3 or something that's average but not the best, obviously. And it's kind of useful but not super important. And then the high tier books are like the important enchants, like there'll be Depth Strider 3 and Feather Falling 4 and stuff like that that people are wanting. And eventually I'll have like Infinity and stuff like that, but I don't have a ton of really good books. I just have a bunch of Unbreakings and Sharpness 4s, Efficiency 4s, stuff like that. And then if the shop doesn't have a particular enchant you're looking for, make sure to fill out our special request form and sign the book and toss it into the payment chest. And then thank you all for shopping at Zyph's Enchanted Bookshop. Zyph, Enchantman, Cool Guy, CEO, question mark. I was just, because I was reading all of everyone else's books and they had like CEO, founder, and like had all this like really like professional looking information, so I just kind of made a joke of it. So here's the special enchanted book. They can take a book and quill, say they want Infinity, they can be like Infinity 1, and then they would sign it, but I'm not going to sign it obviously because I'm not actually doing this. And so it'd turn into a signed book, and then you stick that guy in the payment chest, and it'd go down into my chest, and I would try to get that book for them. And obviously when it's signed, I know who did it, so then I know who to look for on the server and tell them when it's stocked up or whatever. So all the chests on the left are stocked up. It's not full chest, I kind of organize them based off the enchantment, but all these ones are like empty and stuff like that. So if you look over here, this is the 1 diamond chest. They're kind of like the okay enchants, but they're not the best. There's like Blast Protection, there's Bane of Arthropods, there's Sharpness 3, and then they have Then I went through each type and just kind of organized them based off of the tier of enchantment. So I got Projectile Protection, which some people want, but I like Protection more, so I didn't rank it super high. Buff 3 on here is Protection 3. And then I have all the ones that have multiple enchantments. I just kind of put them near the left side just to make it a little bit organized. And then here's just a bunch of random enchanted books that are like semi-decent but not the best. And then I have a lot of higher tier like Power 4s and Efficiency 4s and Unbreaking 3s and stuff like that. And it's just all organized in here, and I've done it with these chests as well. And it took a lot of time. I had to take like 5 or 6 trips back and forth filling up my inventory with stuff because I still had blocks and random crap like that in my inventory. But it took a couple of trips, and I brought everything over. And then I'm probably going to be spending a lot of time at the inn farm and my zombie farm, filling up the rest of these chests and just getting more enchants to stock up the shop when people buy stuff. And then the way I get to my payments is I have a hopper down here so the money doesn't just sit in the chest. I break this middle one, there's a ladder, and we got hopper stuff set up, and boom, we get all of our payments down there. And we can also check the special orders down there. So I really like the shop layout. I think it turned out really well. I just really like the overall look of it, the leaves and stuff. I haven't done a build before where I have all these like random leaf patches, making it look kind of like worn down or broken. Ooh, wow, okay. Like kind of worn down or broken, or making it look kind of more natural, I guess. And I added a lot of these leaf patches around the thing, and I think it ended up looking really nice. And it's really starting to come together. There's starting to be a lot more shops. There's a lot of activity on the server. Since it's mainly EU for the most part, for most of the players, they're at school right now. But anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode of District SMP, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out. Bye.
With our fearless hearts, we could be ours, and we could